here we are at Trent University. I'm a member of the Seasoned Spoon Co-op, and yeah, we're gonna take you out to my friend Giselle's farm. She supplies the spoon all winter long with fresh cut greens. So if you eat greens at the spoon, there's a woman just down the road here on the way to Warsaw who grows that food. So I think it's November 1st today. You can see the apple tree behind us here on campus is getting ready to go to sleep for the winter, and the grass is getting a little brown. But we're gonna go check out some beautiful green, luscious food. Let's go.
Well, Ben, thank you for bringing us in here to Giselle's farm. At the spoon. I also grow food. I like eating food.
Nice.
Good food.
Hello, how are you? How are you? Welcome to Earthly Farm. See, there's my greenhouse. That's where all the yummy greens come from.
Perfect. Let's go.
All right.
That's awesome.
Is that it?
I think that's all we needed.
Okay.
Just...
This is also another wonderful one that likes to grow in the wintertime. It's called mash, or corn salad. And this is also very tasty, I think.
Corn salad.
Mm. Now, of course, I grow leeks in here just for fun, but this year I'm hiding elephant garlic under there to see how it will go next summer.
So you planted most of this garden in the late summer?
From mid-August to end of September is the ideal window of time for this latitude,
Right.
which is 44 degrees, 24 minutes, which is the same as where Elliot Coleman did all his experimenting, and that's why I just read his book and I followed what he suggested.
And what is the harvest timeline for all of this food?
How do you mean?
So when will this food be harvested? Like from when till when?
Well, it's already started. It started at, when did you get the first order? It'd be about 5 weeks ago. Mid-September was the first. I mean, not everything was at height in mid-September.
Right.
And it'll go till I have to get rid of it, which is really painful, in mid-April because I want to plant my spring and summer stuff.
That's amazing,
so it's
Giselle.
really awful to come in here and have to rototill the whole thing. It's like, my salad greens! And here's a lovely kale. This one's called Red Russian. It's just stunningly beautiful. I love it. And I think we've gone through most everything, but oh no, there's Red Giant over there. You can see those big leaves from here.
And do you have a sense of how much weight you'll harvest out of this greenhouse?
Red Giant here, vitamin green here. How much in produce?
Yeah.
No.
If-
No, at any given time, there's probably 300 or 400 pounds that we're looking at.
Yeah.
This is at its best. It's never been this beautiful in the 4 years I've tried it. So I'm very pleased.
Oh, it looks great, Giselle.
Some of it will look a little peaked in January. In fact, everybody goes on holidays in January. They just stop growing. They don't want to be touched. So for 2 to 4 weeks, I just don't come in here. I just let it freeze and thaw, because that's what it does overnight.
So,
freezes up.
is it a temperature thing or a sunlight thing?
It's a sunlight thing for
Okay.
sure. For sure. That's what, my mentor, Elliot Coleman, keeps saying, and I have to believe it, because I'm growing in -20. And although I have mitigating layers, the double layers of plastic that are blown apart, I have 2 miniature Tylenols, one on each side, and then I have row cover over each. They provide roughly 2 to 3 degrees of frost protection each. Plus, I usually try to purchase frost-hardy varieties. It works. You can ask people. They've been in here in the middle of winter harvesting with me and can't believe it. So I'm delighted. All I wanted was salad for myself.
Yeah. Could you explain how the the plastic works again? Is it just double blown?
Well, this layer is 2 layers.
Okay.
There's 2 layers of plastic here. See at the front there's a little fan?
Yep.
It blows air in between the 2 layers, and air is a natural insulator. So it creates, right away, there's an insulative quality to the roof
Mhm.
and to the walls. And that helps. What the other thing it does, of course, and plus because when it has water on it, it cuts down a bit on the sunlight,
Mm-hmm.
but there's more to be gained by the insulating factor, in a sense, than if I just, it would never grow if there was only 1 layer. Just to try to get all that sunlight in here, the things would actually freeze.
Could you do it on a really small scale, like really short?
I'd have to get in there.
Yeah,
you have to be able to
get in.
stand up. So the next layer after this is miniature tunnels. You can see the hooks just above here. So I have plastic hoops and then the plastic over top, and I can just get underneath here and I do weeding and harvesting. I just pull back the row covers, I harvest and weed, put it back. It works fairly well. Actually, it works very well. So there, and it's beautiful, and it smells good, and I would like to move in here. Where?
Is that a bed coming?
Oh, this one
Bed,
here?
yeah.
Sorry. Yes, this is Claytonia. It's very, very slow. I'm sorry, it's mosh. It's very, very slow. But once it goes, it's lovely. And there's just weeding this little patch when you guys arrived. But see, you can see they're coming along. The other nice part about in the wintertime, I don't have to water at all. It's self-watering. The water beads on the surface of the plastic or the row cover, and it freezes there overnight, and in the daytime when it warms up, it rains down on back on this. So I just water quite a bit in October and November just to develop a bank of water in the soil, and it just recirculates every day.
What do you use for your soil?
It's what was here originally, which is old pasture, and I put in, I started making compost when I moved here. And a couple of years ago I had cows around, so I used the manure to make compost and put a layer in, and it's responding. I'm not an expert farmer. I grow soil, and look what the soil does.
Mm.
It's wonderful. I love it.
Okay, so weeding. Where were you at?
Well, I have a tendency to pop around because
Okay.
I get bored and I also get very sore.
Okay.
I also brought knee pads, if you want. They're at the front.
Okay.
And grasshoppers go outside. Missed it.
Do you know the name of this one?
No, that's a weed.
Why are you doing all of this craziness?
So I can feed myself. Or it just happens to be too much and now I can share it, okay? Have some cabbage. It's very tasty.
Okay.